Well, hello there. I put Shopaholic Confessions together so we can take a peek at our overconsumption blunders while cutting back on impulse buying and making life more simple. What I like to call minimalish, because frankly, I'm never going to be the perfectly curated minimalist, but one can dream. Behind the scenes is a deeper purpose, and together we can find a home for the stuff that we don't use and help others who are starting over. And we're doing this through the Let Go with Love mission and giving them a slice of hope in the process. And although our shorts are comical and I'm making fun of myself, there is a bigger why. And what better way to do that than to steer our overzealous consumption into something beautiful? So as we find new purposes for things that we're no longer using and gathering items we'll never use again, we can turn those items into something meaningful for someone else and ourselves. That is the big why of Shopaholic Confessions. On this channel, week by week, you'll witness me telling on myself. And my hope is you'll notice things that you can let go of. And together, we can fulfill a deeper purpose. So if you're in a pruning season, I always am, looking to lighten your load, that's a constant for me, and just want to have fun ways to repurpose some of those items, you're in the right place. So be sure to check out the show notes because there's a link for your own Let Go with Love free kit so you can join our movement. And since you're here, I'm going to show you a really simple thing that I do that has a great creative purpose, reuses some of your household items that you might have hiding in one of your cabinets, and do something that's really fun and creative. Recently, what I've done is I've repurposed old leftover house paint and old clumpy and runny acrylic paint. And I painted my Let Go with Love boxes. You can do this with any kind of little box that you put together for a friend, but my hope is that you'll join our movement and create some Let Go with Love boxes of your own. Here's the Let Go with Love box that I made out of clumpy acrylic paint that's been sitting around in a drawer for years. It was a little messy, but look how good it came out. Then I used an acrylic paint pen to add the design. Pretty cute. And you can get really creative with this in the same way. This one was painted with leftover flat house paint. Cheap, easy, and guess what? Flat house paint is kind of like chalk paint. I had no idea. And I decorated it with chalk markers. And that's all thanks to YouTube. And the link is in the show notes. And here's another tip. You can also reuse other things that are out there that you wouldn't expect. Cut back on adding to the landfill and also save money. Home improvement stores like Home Depot and Lowe's sell paint. This is returned or mismatched paint cans that are perfect for old DIY projects and also painting these boxes. Even the old paintbrushes that you haven't used for years, perfect for painting these boxes. And there's also those disposable cheap paintbrushes that you can use for years. I have. And painted boxes can also replace wrapping paper. It's fun, personable, and the people who receive it love it. So here's to letting go with love, turning unused items into purpose, fun, and hope. Living minimalish, not perfect, just minimalish. And I'll see you next time.